I ain't gonna lie to you.
We'll make it fast.
Oh yeah.
Last week.
Let's yeah. We what you mean? Why you shaking your head? No.
Last week I had the game on. We were talking, and next thing you know, we got three other conversations. Like we got a 20-minute conversation about Street Profits breakup. I mean, like these were good conversations. But Philly needed me, bro. They needed me. Like you see what Jalen Carter did to that. Like I've been watching the game. I've been using mind control, and I'd be like, hey, like Professor X, like yo, to me, my X-Men. I'd be like, yo, brother, like don't do that.
Hey, please don't spit. Oh,
That's crazy. I gotta. I ain't had nothing to do with that though. You feel me? I ain't had nothing to do with that. Dang, you know what I'm saying? Like that should be no indictment on me and my team and what we trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm not gonna lie. I thought the first Thursday night game would be like some bullshit because the Thursday night games are notoriously like trash. Like I thought it was gonna be like the Titans versus like the Cardinals or something like that. I was like, oh, so we starting off with a real game, huh?
Yeah.
Man, you know it always starts out with the Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Reason why I don't know why we let Javonte Williams run all over you on my bench in fantasy. I was mad as hell. I was like, man, I could have put Javonte Williams against these bum ass niggas.
Again, if I would have been watching the game like I should have been watching the game, I could have helped.
You was watching the game though. You
know my attention was on this. My attention was here, but it was divided, so it doesn't work. Again, Professor Xavier can't talk to the mutants with Cerebro if he doing some other stuff in the background. If he on stream, if he like on Twitch or something like that, you think he could like reach out to the mutants and tell them like, hey, you got special powers. I'm in New Jersey. Come find me.
I'm in New Jersey.
You sound like my boy DJ. He's an Eagles fan. Like he said, he cannot watch he has to be in a certain position to watch the game, otherwise they're gonna lose. I'm like, that makes sense to you. It makes sense to me.
You like it, I love it.
Yeah, man, listen, man, I agree. Yeah, but go. Yeah, go. Eagle. I don't know what you want me to do.
It's all good,
Eagle
man.
agenda.
Hey man, all our teams won. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me.
Not mine. Fuck them niggas.
I thought you was a non-Falcons fan.
Nah, I'm talking about the Dolphins, my boy.
Oh damn!
Oh, you a Dolphins fan? Oh, condolences.
Damn. I forgot.
Condolences.
Hey yo, and you know Anthony Richardson's available. You know what I mean?
I need them to get him because, bro, I legit. This is the first time I almost crashed out. I'm like, I'm about to crash out right now.
But I text my dad. He was like, "Hey man, Canes won. Shut up." I was like, "Hey, all right, bud, you got it. You got it, big dog."
But no, I did peep that Falcons game, and I was like, "Damn, y'all almost had it." But oh boy,
damn, bud, Baker Mayfield, man, better Johnny Manziel.
Yeah. I have moved.
Man,
let's go ahead.
Yeah, do it.
I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah, I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. And I'm the #1 contender in this bitch, still up in this bitch, tryna stretch the difference. I'm always on some different shit. Ideos meal, Del Rio flow, I'm just switching whips. If everybody got a price, nigga, then you should get a grip. 415s in the trunk, I make it slump, nigga. If I'm not the best in the world, I see him pump, niggas. To be the best, you gotta beat the best, just what come with it. Lie, cheat, and steal for real, just like when Trump did it. I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah.
There we go.
Damn, man. 9/11 is crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that. Cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and workers. We present to you another episode of the Public Enemies Podcast. I go by the name, oh my God, Grant, here with my esteemed panel, a great group of friends. Ooh, I feel like I'm pointing in the right direction. I don't know. Anyways, here we are. Shout out to Ben, shout out to Gresh, shout out to Jizzle. I don't know what you're drinking, but a sparkling ice.
Yeah, taking it back, man.
Yeah, taking it back. Good old days of trapping in North Dakota and stealing those from people's office buildings after hours.
Hey,
Girl Scout cookies, hats, all types of
the little Halloween candy that they buy in bulk. You know what I'm saying? They buy 2 months in advance. Let me get one of them.
No, I was for sure in them candy bowls and all of that. Yeah, for sure. Gotta get that. You know what I'm saying? Them little whatever, the little breakfast, little biscuit, little
little Jimmy Dean. Yeah, let me get one of them. Yeah, man. A whole bowl? Yeah, you ain't gonna eat this, though. You know, damn well your cholesterol high.
You ever put jelly on those?
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah.
I haven't.
It takes it up here.
Next level. Hey man, when you in school and you eat them things, you improvise a lot.
You came from the square breakfast pizza, you know what I'm saying? From the free lunch, you know what I'm saying? That free lunch pizza. Woo! Woo!
Man. The poverty, the essence.
Oh, yeah. Pizza and milk.
Mud.
Like
cardboard.
Why are we drinking pizza and milk?
Yo, I don't want no milk. It tastes like breakfast, though. It's like, no, it tastes like y'all ran out of money.
This is why Robert Kennedy wants to take over and, you feel me, get our kids a little bit more healthy. That's all he's doing. He heard about these horror stories. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, man. Michelle Obama told y'all niggas to go outside and play. You know what I'm saying? You was like, get out of here, monkey. So, like, I want to hear Robert Kennedy say a goddamn word, nigga. Yeah, nigga, dig your brother up, nigga. Fuck what you got to say, nigga. If you can't go outside and play, you ain't gonna make me eat healthy, nigga. Fuck you.
Nah, CJ is 100% right. I remember the Worldwide Day of Play they used to do on Nickelodeon. It was like, yo, go outside, and they had her on there. And I remember this one was like, you're not gonna get my child to go outside. They're gonna sit down and they're gonna watch Disney Channel or Cartoon Network since they're not doing it. I'm like, all right, bro, this is like taking it to a point where it doesn't need to go.
Like, yo, raise your kid, dog. Like, stop letting me do it.
Disney did that shit too, where they had a whole field day like week where everybody, all your favorite actors was outside playing. They're like, hey, do this, guys. You want us to watch and do this? You know, this is like the early 2000s. Mobile devices wasn't really popping like it is now. We can't watch and we got to pick.
Oh, your son outside to go play open chest.
They had that old ass nigga Jason Earls on there with them 14 and 13-year-olds, stuff like that. I found out later on that man was like 35, hanging out with them like teenagers. I was like, bro, what are we doing?
Like, bro, you are old enough to be their uncle. Why are you out there?
Exactly. But
old as shit. Hey man, old niggas for the win, bro. I guess. I don't know.
Yo,
with
the
age,
sons at?
Say, this nigga's that's wild, man. All right, I guess then get into some wrestling.
All right.
So Ben, you put a quick little tidbit about Myron Reed and Killer Kelly getting engaged. I think that was like more.
Was that a storyline?
I think that was like storyline, but just because you feel me, that big ass ring, you feel me, that motherfucker was chunky. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that just. And she asked him. It was some, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't.
Did she give him one of the ring pops like from Norbit?
Hey, I'm gonna lie to you. She gave him like a little little something. You feel me? It was I ain't gonna lie, it was like a little prop piece. You feel me? It looked like, but that motherfucker was chunky. You feel me? And you feel it was just straight moissanets. You feel me? Just straight moissanet lab diamonds. You know what I'm saying? A lot of enamel, like Pusha T say, too much enamel cover your necklace. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what he had on his finger. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, and it was on the wrong hand. But however, salute to them two for going crazy. Also, salute to Andre Chase because he just got Clipse. They finna teach like a culinary class at Chase U or something like that.
You're lying. You're lying.
Yo,
this is edited, bro. This ain't no way. Is this real?
Clipse you. We are here, dog. You know, Andre. I enjoyed you, but you know, you were a subject of ridicule on this show a few times. And let me tell you something. I wasn't familiar with your game, and yeah, man.
I gotta
Chase you, turn you guys inside out.
Yeah, man, we were wrestling with a sweater on, so I already knew what type of time he was on.
I gotta apologize. I didn't know this nigga was affiliated. My bad, Mr. Chase.
Somebody give a fuck what you think about Dave. That's how I knew you would say he had some rap music. You probably listened to a whole bunch of Young Boy too.
Oh man,
for sure. A lot of Jada Youngin.
Say Babyface Ray. You know what I mean?
Baby Chief do it.
Yo, baby. Yo. Chase Chief will do it. Baby Chase do it. Oh man, yo, Clipse you is in the building, y'all.
Crazy. Baby Chase do it.
Yo, baby. Clipse you.
That's hard. Yeah, Clipse you is hard. Clipse you is hard. I fucks with that, man. Clipse you. I'll talk about that's going crazy.
Hey, with Chase U shirts on, boy. Woo, WWE, you gotta pay for that.
For sure, gotta pay for that. MJF was just cast in Violent Night 2, according to Deadline. This guy's on a mission to, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, take over Hollywood. They've also casted King Bach in this film.
Oh,
brother.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen the first Violent Night, so I'm neither here nor there on this. So whatever.
Oh, that nigga King Bach stink, bro. Ooh,
that wasn't brother. Like I
it's King Bach. I was saying it wrong. King Bach.
King Bach.
I don't give a fuck.
I think you call him Batch.
I call him Batch.
Yeah.
The last funny thing I seen him do was with Conceited when Godfrey came over. It was like, yo, man, you doodling too loud. He was like, your doodle's too loud, Batch. And that was like 2013.
Shout out to Christian. Yeah, the Vine King Bach. Like he's made a career of like acting and stuff like that. I saw this nigga in a Netflix movie like 5-6 years ago. Like I was like, oh shit, this nigga's alive.
He's like a early investor in Zeus or like
yep,
like a partner.
So he's further contributing to the denigration of the black community, no different than his Vine career. Like this man, like bro, I don't mean to be like on the soapbox, but I'm like, bro, can we get this nigga out of here? Can we talk about something else?
I mean to be on the soapbox. Get this motherfucker out of here.
Let's talk about MJF. Like I'm happy for MJF. Like he was in like him being in Violent Night. He was in the Adam Sandler movie. He was in Iron Claw, so like he's making a career out of this. He definitely seems like the type that would like have a quiet like transition to like doing movies, kind of like when like Roddy Piper was doing stuff like in the 80s and stuff like that. It was like more under the radar stuff before like while he was doing They Live and things like that. I kind of get that vibe from him. Like he's doing projects where it's like you could tell like he actually wants to do this stuff. So it's cool to see him like, you know, get his feet wet and do things like this.
Yeah, I like the way he's doing it early too. You know what I'm saying? Get a taste of it now. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like waiting until like you know what I mean? Like he couldn't well, he's kind of accomplished a lot in AEW, so you're like, this would probably be the right time to do something like that. But you know, man, like doing that fresh off a wedding, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, he's having a pretty big month. So
he said no honeymoon. I'm locked
right back to work.
Right back to work. You know what I'm saying? Filming the movie, like did the wedding, went straight to, you feel me, Collision, talk some shit. You feel me? Fuck around.
He going to CMLL.
Going to CMLL, you know what I'm saying, to defend his CMLL world title. You feel me? And yeah, man, salute to MJF, man. He's doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? And congratulations on the marriage. I know nigga was a little hot that the, you know what I'm saying, some of those pictures leaked out, shit like that. But you know, it is what it is.
Yo, shout out to them, man. And Andy said that nigga is Canadian. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
Oh yeah, his sense of humor makes sense. A lot.
King
of
Badge, like and Christian said he is Canadian Jamaican. That tracks. That tracks.
I can tell by the goatee. It makes sense now.
Oh, top 5 pop can motherfucker. All right.
Listen. Watch my videos. Me and MJF, Brody.
I knew. Like, he's gonna be like.
He solidified my disdain for him when he kept not making me laugh watching Wild 'N Out. I'm like, okay.
Nah, like it was straight buzzers.
I'm gonna revert back to what Ben said and what Gretch you said earlier. Let's get this nigga up out of here and let's talk about
get this nigga out of here.
Nah, you had brought up something a minute ago about MJF's wedding. Like it was like the setup to some storylines going at MJF's wedding. Like that actually went over to Dynamite. Daniel Garcia, he got friend zone and then he turned heel. He turned his back on the people. Is that what happened?
Really what it was. It was Queen Aminata. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Shoulders off, dust and cuts to the side, and just he said, "You know what? I gotta choose violence." You know what I'm saying? I gotta choose violence. He decided to, you know what I'm saying, finally go with the sway of what Don Moxley, I guess, has been whispering into his ear, and he helped and assisted with an attack on a Darby Allin. And you know what I'm saying, kick this nigga whole facial into a steel chair. You feel me? Once he missed, but then he was like, "Fuck it, let me try again." You know what I'm saying? This my move. So
that's your mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, man, like, we doing the spot, nigga. Darby was like, "We're not missing the spot." You're right.
Do it again.
Slam my face into this chair.
Box, do it again. Do it.
Miss
that nigga.
I read Danny's face. He was like, "Oh shit, should I do it again?" John's like, "Yeah, do it again. God damn it,
he's cool. Like, yo, man, do it again. This is the easiest shit that he's done all week."
Goddamn right.
Oh,
again. You feel me?
So now he got to do it to Magic Mike, motherfucker. What's his name?
Magic.
Daddy.
Magic.
Father Magic.
Daddy Magic.
Daddy Magic. Okay.
Y'all do that, man. You got it.
His name is Matt Menard. I refuse to call this little box head weird shape nigga anything according to what he is asking people to call him. Fuck all that.
You know something? And the wild part is this nigga look like a Matt Menard too. Like if I met him on the street, I'd be like, "Yeah, you are Matt Menard, nigga. That is your name, bro. You do look like a Matt Menard, bro." But yeah, like
probably Artemis and shit.
Oh, Jim.
His head is shaped like this.
Yep. SpongeBob SquareHead.
Hey yo. Let me get. I know we said we got football to watch. Let me go over right now. I'm gonna say how I feel about it. Yeah, this is a good move for DG. You know what I'm saying? Because we talked about it when he did the little promo at Collision when he was like, "That wasn't good enough. You guys cheering for me and shit." You know what I mean? Like you can kind of see it on the horizon and jumping in with them. You know what I'm saying? Like you need a fucking counterpart to Yuta. You know what I'm saying? Who's just a fuck up, and then you just get his replacement, and then now you can see like, yo, man, it's gonna make you to step up. You got your Kyle Fletcher now. You know what I'm saying? Like you got your Kyle Fletcher, and he's fucking certified. He's a certified killer. I like this is probably one of the best moves to a group that you could just be like, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I wasn't even thinking about that, but you deserve that shit, DG. You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta take that stupid music away.
I mean,
he got it.
Bring back a term that we, you know what I'm saying, like that we coined, long-term booking, right? You feel me? Because before the Death Riders transitioned into the Death Riders when they were the Blackpool Combat Club, and it was that core of the group. They wanted to get Daniel Garcia into the group. You feel me? They were trying to pull him away from like the Jericho Appreciation Society or whatever with Bryan Danielson and that whole situation. But like him, like taking this step and moving towards, you know what I'm saying, being a part of the Death Riders or being one of the henchmen for Moxley, I think is a good move for him. I think he's a more natural heel. I think he was miscast in the babyface role. I mean, like the dance and shit was cool. You feel me? But you can't base your character off of a dance. You feel me?
Like
Like
you for sure.
And
shit is so hilarious.
and to be honest with you, that shit fits better with like some heel shit anyway. Like.
Now you join the fucking you join the GDs, nigga. Like we about business around here, dog.
Oh,
like
you're not doing that. You're not doing that.
That dance shit is gone. Like that music is gone. Like the CJ whoopty beat. Yeah, taking that away from you. Like, yeah, man, it's about business around here, man. We try to get this belt back so we can put it back in this JanSport backpack.
I just I need them to do a storyline where they make Yuta and him fight to see who stays in the group. Because you can't have two niggas that are in that spot, bro. Y'all gotta have a fight to the death like they did in Dune when Paul was like, "Yo, man, I'm trying to join the group." Y'all got to do something like that. But
Yuta, like, as you see, I am not dead.
Garcia won the title from Wheeler, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Westside Gun, you feel me, perform that nigga, you know what I'm saying, to the ring and the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? It felt like there was a bigger, you feel me, push and a groundswell behind you know what I'm saying, Garcia at a, you know what I'm saying, at that point. Gresh, what do you think about this move for Daniel Garcia? Do you think this is a better role for him? Do you think that this is gonna put him in a better position as far as like, a year from now? Like, does this like have a positive effect on Daniel Garcia going forward?
It definitely does have a positive effect going for him, because I feel like after he basically said who hasn't beaten Daniel Garcia, nobody took him serious as a babyface anymore. It's like, bro, you just called yourself a glorified loser. Like, why should I care? It's already hard to care because you kept losing, but then you just admitted, like, hey, you know what? Maybe I am mid. Like, bruh. All right. And then I like the fact that in canon, Marina Shafir has this tendency of snatching you up and then you join the group. Because she did the same shit to Yuta.
Look at me.
Look at me.
She grabbed the back of that. She grabbed the back of that nigga head like I said, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's something about her eyes. You be like, She's basically
Cujo's Yuta's.
What happened? Yuta is Daniel's what real son anyway.
Anyway, yeah, man, he can't go back. You know what I mean? Like, you can't turn on me and like start doing my knee all horrible and then not cut your hair.
Man, we talking about him and Yuta getting into it. What happens when Pat comes back?
Yeah.
How does that change the dynamic of the group when it's like, oh, there's a new nigga here? You feel me? Like when was it? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, cool. You feel me?
Who
but
is
then
she?
They also trying to recruit Chris Statlander. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, okay, so then it's like there's that pairing of what her and Marina Shafir could be. You know, that's
she belongs to Harley.
Yeah, if Pat come back, you'd getting folded because it's like, bro, only one of us can have a lot of hair.
Do you sure you want us to fight to the death? Because you know what I'm willing to do to him? I don't even like him.
Thanks.
But nah, yeah, it's going to definitely be interesting to see. It's up to them to not only give him some depth in this new role, but also keep us hooked. So far they got us intrigued, but it's up to them for the follow up.
I like DJ.
Yeah,
Got to give him something to do instead of running around with this idiot.
Yeah. All right. Sure.
Yeah.
I had something, but it's cool. Hangman Page is officially going to be facing off against Kyle Fletcher at All Out in Toronto for the AEW World Championship. Fletcher laid down the challenge on Collision last Saturday, and on Dynamite this week, Hangman Page accepted, with the caveat and the stipulation under the condition that the Don Callis family is banned from ringside. I don't believe this nigga. So
Nope.
But
there's that. But
whenever they ban, I'm sorry. Whenever they ban like a new, like the whole faction from the ring, they always add a new nigga that night. So, so I wonder if they're gonna add a new person. They'd be like, "Oh, he's not even in here. We just add him like over the phone."
Nigga, bloodline shit.
What do we think about this match as the main event, as the championship match at All Out? Basically, Ben.
I think it's gonna be a good match. I think, like what CJ said, I do think they would add like a new member to the Don Callis like family to kind of like throw things off. But I'm not mad at the match. I feel like the build to the main event like has been kind of like lackluster. I feel like AEW's like builds, they kind of like get it in the last couple of weeks. Like they'll have like the show and it'll be like 6 weeks out and they won't do any like real like story building towards the main event. I feel like they build the card from the top down. Like they'll build like okay, like side storylines and pre-show matches and stuff like that before they get to the main event. I wish some of this stuff was like a little more fleshed out, but I'm not mad at this match happening. I'm not mad at it taking place. I think this is worthy of the main event. Kyle Fletcher is great in the ring, and I feel like him and Hangman will have great chemistry. I just wish they would have like kind of like set this like up a little bit sooner, so we could have got the full experience of it. Because it just seems like it's kind of like, oh shit, like we need somebody for him to wrestle because Hangman was doing a bunch of different shit like a couple of weeks ago, and it just feels like it's like okay, like we got to figure out an opponent for him.
CJ, go ahead.
I think it was the best available option that they had. You know what I'm saying, when they had that the little super match that they had. And then, like, just him getting the little brainbuster on the chair, getting the pin. Like, once you get the pin over a nigga, that's like automatic. Like, that's like getting the game breaker. You know what I'm saying? I'm channeling it for the title. You know what I'm saying? Like, two docking it, and like, it's not on some like it ain't title for title, right? So,
no.
His title's still good. You feel me? You know what I mean? It reminds me of Survivor Series when Hitman fought Shawn Michaels when he was the Intercontinental champ. He was like, my belt ain't on the line, so I ain't got nothing to lose. You feel me? And it's probably gonna be like a showcase match for Big Kyle. You know what I mean? Even though you injured Adam Cole, I still believe that. You say you still my man though. Yeah, so, man. Yeah, man, we straight. Yeah, I like it.
To open the conversation up a bit more, given that this is the All Out event is the same day as WrestlePalooza, I'm going to start with Gresh here. But the question, like, what do you guys think about the builds for these shows so far next weekend? Like with All Out, and I know they're not competing in the same time slot, but I do believe there's going to be some overlap, and these companies are, at the end of the day, competing for your attention. What do you guys think about the builds for these two shows, and what card is currently interesting you the most? Or which card has your attention the most, Greg?
As far as the build, I feel like All Out hasn't really caught my attention as much as WrestlePalooza, and it's more, and it has nothing to do with the nostalgia part of it, but it just feels like WrestlePalooza feels like a bigger deal. to me, I don't know. It's like it varies. It could be. It's definitely headlined by AJ Lee. It's definitely headlined by the potential of John Cena's last, I guess you could say, a match in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Like it varies. It's like it depends on that, but also I'm not gonna say that All Out the build has not is like dog shit, because I've seen dog shit builds from both companies, both of them. But it's just saying, I'm not like driven to pay for All Out just yet. But yeah, maybe.
CJ, how you feel about the difference between how these two companies are presenting these events, and like what's like, what are you fucking with?
I think I ain't gonna give AEW no leeway, man, because All Out has been All Out since All Out has been All Out. And then you, like we said last week, let them niggas come and run you off the block. And then now you saying young boys ran you off the corner, and now you're a little rattled. And then like you knew All Out was coming when you did All In, my G. WrestlePalooza was literally put together to counter program you. It's not like you didn't know it was coming, but you gotta expect it, right? But you thought you were gonna do some like NXT shit. Like I don't even know, man. But you let them niggas, like the way that WWE has just like made the builds like just to the fucking like they knew what was gonna happen. Like I think WWE's build has been better. Like I think the matches are gonna be way better on All Out, because you know what I'm saying, that's what they do. They do matches and shit. But just like the flashes, lights and shit, like just to get you interested shit, like I think WWE's done a way better job, and they had way less time because they did that shit just to fuck with you, because we knew we had ESPN down the pipe. Like we knew that shit was coming, and like they were just like the way like they could throw shit at the wall. It'd be like, how about Brock Lesnar, AJ Lee coming back? Yeah, we could do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas was crying for that shit. And like All Out, I think AEW should have been prepared for that.
That's definitely. I add that to my point. That's definitely ESPN. It being on ESPN definitely making it feel like a bigger deal too, even though both have been kind of
It shouldn't even be that, because HBO Max is still a big deal, but like we're still only fucking 6 years old, like 5 years old, 5.5. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just learning how to put shapes in the thing. You know what I mean? Like we still got to take naps at school. Like like you still got to give us credit, but it's not like you didn't know this was coming. And it's not like you didn't know who you were going against. You feel me? And I don't think they should have fucking just out fucking like you should have been building this shit. And I understand you can't build this shit because Riho back and this and that going on. So like it's still time to add matches here, because you're gonna drag your nuts on them. You know what I'm saying, in the match department. It's just gonna be 200 hours long. But like you should even let them niggas even get their shit off, bro. Like them niggas just yeah, man. I think WWE's build has been better so far. But
nigga said AEW is just learning how to put shapes into things.
You gotta take that to work, you know what I'm saying? Like they just learn.
Them niggas is you feel me, in little kindergarten class at Clipse U type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, it Clipse U, you know what I'm saying? Watching Miss learning Math Blaster and shit. Old school rollouts.
Shut up, damn. Trying to get somebody else to talk.
Nigga, fuck you. See, look. See a nigga's headphones match his jersey, you know what I'm saying? They start acting different.
It take you certain words to stop talking when you're done with your statement. But you know what? You're right. And I didn't anticipate my headphones kind of matching the jersey like this. So fuck you too, because I wasn't trying to do that. Make me look like I'm out here trying to coordinate like a weird ass nigga, bro. No, Ben, what do you think about this whole All Out versus WrestlePalooza build? Get you into this conversation, man. I'm trying to argue it with my friend.
It just feels like what CJ said, like the build to WrestlePalooza has been bigger. It feels like they put a lot of stock into this build. Honestly, it feels like they booked this better than they did SummerSlam and a lot of their other pay-per-views like this year. Like they put more like time and more energy and thought out like a lot more like of what they wanted to do. I mean, look, they brought back AJ Lee. It shows you that they're really serious about like about this shit. But on the other hand, I feel like AEW, like also like CJ said, they're gonna have better matches. It's like the summer blockbuster versus the like critically acclaimed movie of the summer. It's like, yo, we know which one is gonna do more numbers, but which one is gonna be remembered over time? Which matches are you gonna go back to and watch over time? Who are you gonna say like, oh man, you remember that 5-star classic that they had on on WrestlePalooza? I don't think anybody's going back to watch like a lot of that stuff. Like I don't see anybody going back to watch like the Brock Lesnar John Cena match except to like clip farm it and post it on a highlight in like a couple of months, like when he retires or a few years from that. I don't really see a lot of stuff. Same thing with AJ Lee. Like they'll be like, okay, well, this is AJ Lee's first match back. I don't see a lot of people going back and watching those matches back and being like, yo, man, you remember when this happened? Like people are going to look at a lot of these matches like what they do on AEW shows, and they're like, okay, like this might be the match of the year. This right here is like a standout match or whatever. But I feel like WrestlePalooza does have them beat in the build, but overall AEW will end up being the better show. Probably to me, I feel like that's what happens a lot. Like I feel like AEW when it comes to builds, like I said a little while ago, they book from the top down. They give you all the filler stuff in the beginning, and then it comes down the ladder for what's in level of importance. And they just like I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're like still figuring out what they want to do in some of these instances, or like if they feel like they can like put out a better match, so they kind of like hold off a little bit more. But I think like if you have 6 weeks or a month or whatever to play around with the build, I think you should take full advantage of that leading up to it, not wait for like 2 weeks and be like, okay, like what are we doing with the main event?
They got a week and a half, and they decided that they're going to throw together a tournament for the AEW Unified Championship. This is going to be like a 3-way match at All Out. And basically, we're looking at a couple of matches here. It's Okada versus Michael Oku. That's on Collision this weekend. Then also on Collision, Takeshita's taking on Anthony Bowens. And next week, Dynamite, the September to Remember edition, Mascara Dorada is taking on the Beast Mortos. The winner of each of these matches is going to be placed into a championship final at All Out. And I just have one question. If this is a tournament for Okada's Continental Championship and a match to face him at All Out,
please say it.
Why the fuck is he in the tournament?
Thank you, nigga.
Thank you. It's like this shit with Eddie Kingston like a few years ago when he was in the tournament, and they said, oh bro, you got to enter all over again. Like you get like I think that's the vibe with this championship. They're like, okay, hey, you got to prove it to us. You can run the gauntlet again if you want to keep your title. And honestly, this tournament is something that I love and hate about AEW, because I feel like if they would have booked this, like if they would have came to TV with this idea like 3 weeks ago, I'd have been like, oh, this is gonna go crazy, because you could have done it in the weeks leading up to All Out. You could have done it on Dynamite. I know they want to give like Collision some love, but it feels like it's like very much rushed. This is like a brilliant concept. I love it. I love a tournament. I love a multi-man match. I love the idea of like, oh nigga, you gotta prove to me you can do it. You gotta prove to me like you can do this all over again. I love all that. The concept is great. The execution is dog shit.
I looked right at that bracket and I said Okada, Takeshita, and Mortos. Y'all could have just announced that shit.
Right.
Or that. Or that.
That's okay.
Dude, right?
Like, what?
That would have been cool too. So,
bro, how do you not get a first round bye as the fucking champ, dog?
When they've done it before, they did it for like All In or whatever it was, or you know what I'm saying, or
when they with the unify the titles, like Kenny didn't have to do shit.
Omega won the championship, the little tournament or whatever to fight this nigga or something like that, right? Or, I don't know.
Yeah.
They be doing a lot of tournaments, dog. So if I'm lying, my bad. You put me on.
I love, and that's the thing. They know their audience. These niggas love tournaments. They're like, hey, like right after this shit happened, both times with CM Punk, what did they do? They were like, hey, secondary title. Like we're gonna do some tournaments for this shit. And it kind of like it pacified niggas for a little bit. Like they were like, oh, a tournament? Like I feel like that's what he does whenever somebody gets on him. He's like, hey, here's a tournament. You know what?
Yo.
Here's another one.
Yeah, they tossing out them tournaments like a Ice Spice twerking video when she ain't been doing nothing. It's like, yo, y'all want another tournament? You know what I'm saying? Look at it. Oh, yo, Beast Mortals. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen? Who knows? All 4 3-way. You know what I'm saying? You guys like multi-man matches? I know you do, Ben.
There you go.
We're gonna see, man. That's All Out Toronto. One person who we will not see at that event is Wardlow. According to the recent reports over the last couple of days, Wardlow, who recently returned from injury, car accident, recovery, American Gladiator season 1 and 2 filmed back to back, and immediately, I guess, tears his rotator cuff on a clothesline to Prince Nana at Forbidden Door, and you know, it looks like he's going to be out for the foreseeable future. Unfortunately, you know, and the return was unsuccessful. And with that unfortunate news, it's like, damn, bro. Like,
is that why it was an awkward pause during that attack?
Maybe.
Check it out, Wardlow. I can't.
You know, maybe that's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
It was an awkward pause. After he hit Nana, he just stopped for a second.
Like he felt
and then he went back into it.
Shout out to Davion Washington. He said he tore his pec.
Thank you. Appreciate the correction on that. Torn pec.
So he went pop.
Yeah.
Saying, but still, like, God damn.
Unfortunate, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro just got back, like you said, and like it feels like every time, like he was gonna get, like he was on this pathway to like to get this huge push or something like that, something derailed it. Like when he was going up against like MJF, all of the outside shit, MJF was like, I want to leave, I don't want to be here no more. Took all the shine off his moment of him getting the win and him doing like nobody remembers that he beat MJF because of all of this shit that was going down at that time. No one goes back to that and is like, damn, that should have been a stepping stone for him. And the same thing with like the TNT title run. It was like, yo, by the time he gave it to him, no one really was like, you know, like really caring about it because they didn't really book him properly. It just feels like every time like there's been a chance for him to excel, something that was out of his power happened to kind of derail like his moment. And it just sucks for him, like, because he's really good.
I agree. Salute to one
the Niners.
Keep us
T's and P's for sure.
On deep, man. Real quick. Toni Storm, Skye Blue had a Philly street fight on Dynamite this week, and they did everything they could to, I don't know, like entertain the fuck out of me. I enjoyed the fuck out of this match. Like,
oh, it's fun.
Not only stapled Toni Storm in the ass cheek, but also in each titty and in her lady parts.
Her clitoris.
Clitoris. Said it's just like Amigos ad lib, nigga. You are Atlanta niggas. Say the letter yet, yo, man. You can be saying the letter to the clitoris.
Bang, bang, bang.
Hey, yo, they're trying to erase that Britt Baker match so bad. Yo. Hey, yo, Toni Storm top 10.
Why would you say?
What? Which one?
Say that. That's a crazy
Damn,
word.
son, where'd you find this?
That'll be out of y'all. You're welcome.
Hey, bro. Yeah,
it was a good match. You know what I'm saying? Saying Toni Storm saying top 10. You know what I mean? All time. You know what I'm saying? Argue with your mama. She got
set up the table. You feel me? With all the little, you feel me?
Mouse.
You know what I'm saying? For Ratlanta, sorry guys. You know what I'm saying? In wrestling booking 101 fashion, she was the one to go through the table.
yeah, man.
Actually was a really dope spot. You feel me? I fucked with that. You know what I'm saying? They also did this whole little thing where she did her little butt attack with the sign all over Sky Blue's face. It was a nice little match. You feel me? To help build this whole idea, like, yo, I'm finna have a street fight ahead of, you know what I'm saying, title defense, because I'm a tough bitch, you feel me, and I don't take no shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna beat your ass, and then I'm finna beat your little partner ass and these other two little bitches over here. You feel me? Excuse my language. I say bitch respectfully.
Exactly. Shout out to Davion Washington. He said there was electric fly swatter that was used. That's not how electric fly swatters work either, bro. Like, like I was sitting there watching and they were like shocking each other. I'm like, that's not how it works. Like I have had like electric like fly swatters, and as a kid, I just put my hand on that shit. I want to see if it like shocked. I put my hand on it. It don't shock you.
You crazy, nigga. Like, nigga. I got electric fly swatter right now, nigga.
Nigga, the one okay, they must have changed that because the ones that I had, it did not work like that. Like it worked on bugs. I put my hand on it because I was like, I want to feel it. I want to see if it really shocks. I want to see what it really does. Didn't do shit to me. I don't know.
You fucking kid, nigga. That shit as an adult, nigga. Oh shit.
The electric fly swatter in 15 years and done blocked out all the fucking memories of, you know what I'm saying, him getting his ass lit the fuck up by that shit. That's trauma, man.
Oh, thank God that didn't. My mom had him, nigga. Oh my God, nigga. She was just fucking turn it on high and then put the tape on and threw it at me. Like, who do you think you are? What kind of God of War move is that?
Oh my God.
Yeah, catch motherfuckers in there, I just fry them like yeah, nigga died. Now play some King Von.
Salute to
That's crazy.
And he is now on the commentary team for AEW. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? It looks like Tony Schiavone is going to continue to do Collision and also like in-ring interviews and shit like that on Dynamite. So interesting move. I don't really have anything else to say about it.
I like it. Like he adds like a fresh piece to it. He be cracking jokes and talking shit on there and be saying funny stuff. So I like it. He also is like really informative with some of the stuff that he said. Shout out to Christian. He said the Tom Brady level of commentator. Like he's definitely better than Tom Brady in his first year of like being an NFL commentator, because that first year was dog shit. Like that first season was dog shit, and then he started leaning into it. He started talking shit about like quarterbacks and offensive players. I was like, yeah, there you go. Like,
and I feel like that's the best way. It's like when you're a wrestler and you transition to commentary, the best, unless you just have that knowledge to where you can do the play-by-play, your best bet is to be color commentary. Because Bryan made me crack up when he made that ball reference when he's like, "Is there something going on between the balls?" When Ricochet dapped up Taz.
Yeah, he's very charming, like, and funny and witty on commentary. Like, so I'm down with this 100%. Plus, like, it keeps him around. Like, he's very good for like fan interactions. They love him, like being in, like, even just being in the building. That's how you know you really loved around there. Like when you come into the building, they give you a TV entrance. You are a commentator. You get an entrance, bro, and you get the hype of the crowd, and then you just go sit down on commentary, and niggas still cheering for you. I was like, yo, that's how you know you loved.
Bryan. You are so muted, dog.
Yeah,
but good for him, especially if he wants to do it. You know what I'm saying? Usually when you hear stuff about people that like was active wrestlers and shit, like getting on commentary is like, you know what I'm saying? They kind of don't want to do that shit. But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's embracing it. So like I like the way he's embracing it, and like he's good, man. Like one night I'm sold. You feel me? So yeah, shout out to him, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Salute to Bryan Danielson. Somebody mentioned Eddie Kingston earlier. Eddie Kingston got called out by Big Bill on Collision last week.
Who LeBron me?
According to Eddie Kingston's Instagram here earlier today, he says, "Got the phone call and the money is right. Contract is signed on my end. So Big Bill, you dumb goofy bastard, just send the location." So it looks like we are headed towards a return for Eddie Kingston. I'm assuming All Out is going to be the location for this return. And I don't know, is that good enough as far as like a moment to help like clippable type social media engagement to combat WrestlePalooza? I don't know if that's enough, but
I mean, it's a good setup for Eddie Kingston to come back and for him to do his thing. I don't it's not, obviously it's not moving like really the needle, but I feel like it's a nice fun moment for him to come back, have like kind of like a little competitive match, not too competitive, but a little competitive where he can kind of like showcase like, nigga, I'm good, I'm back. Maybe he learns some new moves, who knows? I feel like this is a nice like re-entry point because sometimes when wrestlers come back they try to do too much with like shoehorning them into the show or shoehorning them into like a rivalry or a championship match, and it's like, nigga, we ain't seen you for 6 months, you ain't gonna say hi, you ain't gonna greet us, you ain't gonna do none of that. So I feel like this is a really good like a soft comeback.
You think it happens during the show or the kickoff?
That's a good question. I think it happens during the show. I think, and I hope that Tony Khan has learned his lesson from All In with the Jada return on the pre-show. But then also, the pre-show is on TV this year. Free TV this year. It's on TNT or TBS, whichever station is going to be on. So, would that be home right now? Like, that's what we doing. You feel me? And that, like that could be something.
Right. Yeah, nobody cares about Alabama playing Fordham, nigga, or whoever the fuck they're playing. You know what I'm saying? It's right in the right time slot. You feel me?
I still think it happened to show. But I do think that's an opportunity for them to create like a good moment for the pre-show, like leading into like, oh shit, like building the element of surprise. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen on this show. Like, look what we just did.
Yeah, it's a good pre-show moment. The Big Bill been on a little run. You know what I'm saying? Big Bill Cass been on a little run. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like rewarding him for doing what he's been doing, and then like giving some Eddie Kingston that he can do that he can just, you know what I'm saying, just be dope and like come out with his little church organ music. And yeah.
Cool.
It's cold.
We'll see what happens with that.
It's not like Sabre music gonna kill anything.
Good Lord, man. Speaking of returns, AJ Lee is back officially. Of course, we talked about the possibility of, and how the WWE was heavily leaning into the rumor and just kind of telling you without telling you. But she is officially back. She returned on SmackDown last week, and it looks like she is on a new multi-year deal with the WWE. So she's going to be sticking around for some time. This is apparently not going to be a one-off at WrestlePalooza when her and CM Punk take on, I guess, nemesis, or you feel me, husband and wife duo in Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. What do we think about? First of all, the moment of AJ Lee's return and the subsequent news about, her signing a multi-year deal, and she's going to have the opportunity to work with a lot of the current crop of talent. Gresh, kick us off.
Basically, I gave an in-depth detail or an opinion on Tuesday, but I would definitely say game on. As far as like seeing her interact with this current crop of talent is going to be a sight to see. Because when she left, the only one that was there when she left was Natalya and Nikki Bella. So now you have your Rhea Ripley's, your Charlotte Flairs, your But now she's cooking with Becky Lynch. You have your Roxanne Perez's. Like whenever she's clear, Liv Morgan and possibly Naomi. It's so many. And Naomi was sort of there there when she was there the first time, but she wasn't really as prominent as she is now pre-pregnancy. But it's from the women's division standpoint, I'm definitely excited to see how she fares in this current division, and right out the bat, you can already see that Triple H wants her to basically be involved in that women's intercontinental championship division. So it's definitely interesting to see, and it definitely added a much needed spice to Punk versus Rollins, in my opinion, because we've seen them wrestle a couple of times, and I was like, okay, how do you make me care going forward? And this honestly helped, in my opinion.
Okay. CJ, go ahead.
I loved it, man. Like just the return itself, like from the return, like it was a wild, like when you just hear like usually the crowd gives you the chills, like when you get like little goosebumps. I was like, oh, like it was a big deal, and it was treated like a big deal. And we talked about it last week. If anybody else comes out there, you're gonna get Rey Mysterio and Royal Rumble booed, nigga. So don't even think about it. So I just love how they just did that shit. Like I hate to use the cliche, a shot in the arm for the women's division, but it's definitely a shot in the arm. And I love the way that WWE was just like, yo, man, yeah, she's here for a couple years too. Yeah, full time. Yeah, they're together. We lit. Who want to fight? And like the possibilities are there, man. And a good way to start, saying, get your feet back wet. You know what I mean? Because she was the one that helped Punk get back. You know what I'm saying? When he returned to AEW, when he came back here. Like, you know what I mean? When we got a wife, it's going to be great for her to wrestle all her sons. You know what I'm saying? All these bitches is my sons. You feel me? She's going to get to fight all of them. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women she birthed, like that favorite wrestler shit wasn't no joke, nigga. Like, for real.
That was a bar.
Nigga, that's it. Nigga, that's the MF Doom line, nigga. That is...
Yo, while wearing another nigga belt too. That was the best part too. He was wearing another nigga belt. She might be the new tribal thief, actually, since Roman got his shoes back. Yo, when she was like, okay, your millennial parents were going crazy while you were watching wrestling. I'm your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. And I was like, oh, you right, nigga.
When she said that line, I was like, God damn, we are the older generation that's watching. It's like, yeah, your millennial parents. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I was definitely happy when she came back and everything like that. And the way her return was received was really cool. And also the way that Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch kind of like stole that shit and put her over the top, and were willing to be like the goofy heels and to make her look as strong as possible on SmackDown and on Raw. Because like you said about her like dropping lines and stuff like that, she didn't miss a beat. Like it felt like it was just like it was 2014 again, and she was skipping out to the ring and all that. So it felt like she did not miss a single beat. And to see her kind of like to have these like interactions like with the new talent, because she left right before the whole women's revolution thing, like right before like all that got off the ground. And Sasha Banks came up, and Bayley and all of these other like women like really got things cooking, and they were having like the first like elimination chamber match and the first like Hell in a Cell women's match, like all that stuff that they were doing in that year. She had left right before then. It's kind of like Shawn Michaels like leaving right as the Attitude Era was like getting like really started, and like when he was kind of like the godfather of all that shit, like doing like all like the raunchy shit and like leading up to it, but when it actually like took off, he wasn't there. So to see her kind of be able to like to benefit from this, and like to be in a landscape that she wanted to, probably would have given anything to be in like 10 years ago, like 11 years ago, when she was really like thriving, to have like these matches and things like that she can have like going forward. And I think like putting like a new spin on the whole like CM Punk Seth Rollins like rivalry, because we talked about it last week about how a lot of stuff, like a lot of rivalries, and feel like in WWE lately, like they try to hold on to them past the expiration date, especially like when stuff with CM Punk, like when it's at its hottest and like it feels like it's like at a boiling point, you continue to boil it until there's no more water in the pot and we burn in the bottom of the pan. And it just feels like that, like a lot of times, like with like with this rivalry and the one with Drew McIntyre. But I feel like with this, you're adding a fresh coat of paint. And also like with the numbers that she was doing, like the numbers that they were doing on her return, I think it was like the second biggest like social media like post or whatever, like on Twitter, like next to CM Punk returning at Survivor Series. So it definitely like hit on all fronts and where they wanted to. So definitely like an out of the park, like, 100%, like it was a great moment.
She I see the whole conversation about like, but her matches. And, all right, shut the fuck up. Work rate. Eat a dick. Like, when it comes to the intangibles, she has those in abundance, right? But even down to like the impact of like her being like, what was it like? I think she said like she was one of the first divas or at the time with merchandise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
she had like one of the
shit
first
that she was selling. Yeah, them shirts that she was selling, like she was pushing it.
She might have been the first at that time after however long, what I'm saying, it was. But like,
yeah, because there was a gap between when Trish and Lita had merch to when AJ Lee had merch. The Bellas didn't even have merch.
Yeah, ain't no real nigga wearing no Stratisfaction shirt, nigga, in 2001, nigga. Are you kidding me?
2006, baby.
Yeah.
You feel me? She was in a lot of promo segments. They gave her a big workload. You feel me? And she knocked it all out of the park, whether she was, wrestling, whether she was the general manager, like whatever it was that she was doing, she was like, for a minute, she was the main character of the WWE. Like,
Yep.
SmackDown for sure.
Like, so her having like that, the ability to be that captive on screen and command an audience in such a way that WWE had believed in her, like to that extent at the time. And then for her to come back and still had that juice, you feel me? Still had that, you feel me? That, you feel me? But like, I'm just like, that's hella dope. You feel me? For your legacy to be that of, or at least what people remember you as, you feel me, in that short time span, to be that, you feel me, that valuable. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're looking at with AJ Lee. And like, even when the whole situation, in just a second, but that whole situation, remember she had got at Stephanie. When Stephanie was talking about women's rights or whatever, and she was like, your women's division has done this, that, and the third, and we don't get the love, you feel me, appreciation. We don't get the time as the men, and da 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 da. And that was like during the whole give divas a chance thing. You feel me, right? So, like, that was a big part of that, with like her speaking up and going directly at, you feel me, somebody that was like one of the top brass of the company. Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, like that whole thing, like I was trying to accurately like kind of like talk to my wife about this, because she was like, she didn't understand like the hype. She was like, I don't get it. She was like, I had to explain like the lore. I was like, back when like they were doing Total Divas and all this shit was going on, this was like niggas hated like all this stuff going on. Like it was 2-minute women's matches, and the matches that were going on, they was pulling hair, it was catfights. Nobody was having like any match that got a commercial break. And at that time, AJ Lee was just, something different that people were able to latch on. Like the matches were, it was kind of like the same thing. Like they weren't super duper long, and they weren't like filled with a lot of moves, but it gave you something different where it felt like she was trying to break out of the box, and she was trying to do something new. Like that's why I said she's the godmother of this whole like the women's revolution and to give divas a chance and all that type of stuff. So like that's her legacy, and like you said, it's definitely like cool to like come back and be like, yo, like nigga, they really love me around here. Like I got the motion around here, like, and you're just and their first match is just like a mixed tag match. Like you didn't come back and challenge for a title. You didn't come back and be like, I'm being the main event. This match will probably be like somewhere in the middle of the show. And if we're being if we're being quite honest here, it's the most like looked forward to match on the show so far, and that says a lot.
Yeah, they ran AEW off the block with this match, nigga. They knew they had an ace in the hole, nigga. Like them niggas knew, like, yo, AJ Lee coming, turn it up. Yo, that lighted up hit, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, there's look at that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it gives everybody something to do. Like you said, Ben, it gave like a little rejuvenation to the Punk and Rollins feud because they hate each other, but they'll never be doing anything with each other. And like, it gives Becky Lynch something to do. You know what I mean? Because she didn't beat fucking Bird Lady already, so now like, who's the next challenger for that? And then AJ Lee just taking the shit. AJ Lee just taking that shit. It was like, yo, come and get it. Like like it's different, man. This has to be the biggest women's wrestler return ever.
Yeah,
like, ever.
It is definitely like, to me, this definitely like stands out above like the, like, even though Trish Stratus return was cool, this to me hits harder than that a little bit. I gotta give it up. I gotta like, because like it just like, I don't know, man.
This is the biggest women's wrestling return ever. It's damn near top 10 wrestler returns ever. Just from the fucking, just the crowd. Just for the crowd reaction, like everything that you put into the criteria for a wrestling return. You feel me? The arena, the fans, the anticipation.
Somebody said that shit was bigger than a Road Warrior pop. I don't know about that, but
you said a Road Warrior pop?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Bro, the niggas used to get active. I'm sorry, like even though they was like wild niggas, like you know, like you did them pops and stuff like that. They used to get back then, like.
We hear that shit like, oh shit, that was like the glass breaking, nigga. That was the first ever glass breaking. Was the Road Warriors fucking that nigga Hawk yelling, nigga, freaky ass nigga. And the niggas coming out, you know what I mean? But that shit gave me goosebumps when she came out. And it was then like, it was like you was expecting it. Like you was expecting it too. So like you were just kind of just waiting for it. And then when it happened, you just like, oh shit. And Punk said he had shooters.
Oh, bruh.
But now we have the match official at WrestlePalooza. AJ and Punk versus Rollins and Becky Lynch. Yeah, that's probably going to be like right there in the middle of the card. I imagine the main event will be Cena and Lesnar, and then they'll likely book McIntyre and Cody this Friday on SmackDown, and that might open the show or something like that. Because I feel like they're gonna try to really like stack this motherfucker and like bookend it as far as like trying to keep your attention. You know what I'm saying? Like really like try to like take over the headlines. Hope they have a good flow to both events as far as like how they lay them out, like match wise, and you know what goes where. Just to make it entertaining and keep it like that. You feel me? So. I'm interested. I'm excited. Salute to AJ Lee. Congratulations on the return and the success of all of that. That shit was like truly been dope and amazing to see. We've been seeing rumors and reports about WWE possibly taking WrestleMania to Saudi Arabia in 2027. Now, I don't know how true this is. But they was saying that what's brother name Turkey Al Sheik or whatever, cause he be talking a lot of shit, getting his shit off and trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like we the niggas with money out here, blood.
We getting that money.
Type shit. I mean, I don't know. I was listening to Meltzer and cuz, you feel me? And they was like, bruh, like they may have really dropped a bag, like feel me, like even beyond what they typically have as far as site that whatever like $50 million that's, you know what I'm saying, like that they typically get rumored for, you know what I'm saying, where these, you know what I'm saying, Saudi Arabia events. But for them to say WrestleMania in Saudi, and we've been seeing, like, you know what I'm saying, that this could be a possibility for some time now. According to Wrestling Observer and shit like that, they and the WWE wanted to do it in 2028, which I believe was the final year of their current deal with the Saudi government as far as these WWE shows. But apparently next year is like the 300th year of the Saudi state becoming like official or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, all right, let's do it in our 300 and we'll do WrestleMania. And last thing I'll say, and I'll get you guys' opinion, this is the word is they're trying to make this the most star-studded WrestleMania event ever.
Bro.
Ben, what are you thinking about this? We don't have an official statement, but just like, what do you?
Okay. Triple H put out a tweet. He said, "Oh, we got a big announcement for tomorrow. We got like a huge announcement for tomorrow." I was like, "Bro, we already know." As far as like what you said about them trying to make it the most star-studded WrestleMania of all time, yes, I've seen that. The word is that they want The Rock, they want Shawn Michaels, they want The Undertaker, and a few other older wrestlers. The Rock lost like all that weight to do this, to do like a movie where he plays like a 70-year-old man. It's like called like, let me look at the notes.
Lizard Music.
Yes, Lizard Music, where he plays like a 70-year-old man whose best friend is like a chicken or whatever. Good to see him taking chances. I don't know if I see that, but like I already know if they like, yo, even though like The Rock is like insanely rich or whatever, like if they offer that man a good check, you know what he would do? You seen like the Fast and Furious movie where he like daddy's got to go to work and he flexes his muscles and breaks like the cast and takes it off. That's what he's going to do. He's going to put all that weight back on and they're going to do Roman Reigns versus The Rock in Saudi. Like, bro, they are going to ask for like all this shit. And especially like Saudi, them niggas don't have any concept of like hearing no when it comes like, okay, can you return for this? Can you return for that? I mean, we saw the DX versus Brothers Destruction match. They wanted Yokozuna to come back one time. They had asked for like Ultimate Warrior to come wrestle one time. I'm like, bro, they literally just want to see them play the hits. And I feel like WWE does not care. They're like, okay, y'all want to do this. Y'all really want to like offer the bag to have this, because at the end of the day, it really is money. I mean, like wrestling fans in the UK have been asking for a WrestleMania in the UK for how long? The past 20 years? Like
Longer.
Exactly. Longer than that. For the past like 2-3 decades, they've been asking for that. John Cena went over there last year.
Longer than Javon Evans has been alive.
There you go.
Yeah, it's true.
There you go. Like they have been asking for this for like decades upon decades, and I know like to see them like get passed over for like Saudi, it's gotta feel like wow. But you gotta understand, like nigga, like they offering a wild amount of money. And you said like what is it, next year, the year after is like their the end of their deal with Saudi government.
Yeah, get out the way. Yeah, we still need 3 more
they
matches,
are
y'all.
they are definitely re-upping that deal. This deal has been very profitable to them. TKO they love the Saudi Arabia like government and everything like that. They love doing that. They love bringing sports over there. They love the money that they offer. So this deal will definitely be something that goes on and on and on. And it's not out of the realm of possibility that they get a SummerSlam, that they get a Survivor Series, or that they get a yearly like Big Four pay-per-view. Like it's not out of the realm of the possibility that this is something that will be regular. Like they already have like the Royal Rumble like going on there. Like they tried to make concessions with like doing like the greatest Royal Rumble there, like all like maybe like 6 or 7 years back or whatever. You're like, no, nigga, we want the real thing. We don't want made up pay-per-views where you give us like a green belt and you get to like put that shit away. It's like, nah, we want the real thing. So like
controller not plugged in.
When I saw this news hit the timeline, it didn't shock me.
Let's open the conversation up and look at it like I guess a little bit from a business perspective, right? I'm saying? Like you said, it's all about money, right? And who can disagree with that? We've seen like the crazy ticket prices, which we'll get into here within this conversation. But I saw something a couple weeks back about the amount of debt that TKO Group Holdings is in, and I just looked it up here. As of June 30th, 2025, TKO Group Holdings has approximately $3.06 billion in debt. With reported cash and cash equivalents balance of about 535 million. So you kind of look at these types of events, the Canelo, you feel me? And is that TKO or is that just
It's on Netflix. It's just a Netflix. It's just a partnership deal that we're just, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, can you the WWE's getting treated like a streamer, nigga? Like, yo, man, you listen, man, promote some of this shit, okay?
But look at the amount of like money that like they're in debt, and it's like these types of events make sense when it's like TKO, like, nah, let's turn up the heat on this. Let's do another one. You feel me? And if we're gonna do it in Saudi, are we gonna do another WrestleMania in the States to try to satisfy and appease statewide fans? Is this going to be a 2-night event here in Saudi? Like they can set this up so many ways, and it's like so fucked up because like this is just some nasty ass, you feel me, capitalism, corporate business.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna get real cynical and real numbers wise with this shit. Like you think that fucking Saudi won't get back-to-back WrestleManias if fucking Vegas is getting back-to-back WrestleManias? Like 2 back-to-back WrestleManias will take out that $3.5 billion debt in a heartbeat. And like you said, like Ben said, like, yo, they're definitely gonna re-up with Saudi Arabia, nigga. Like, listen, blood. With the ESPN deal that they just got and this news shit with announcing the fucking because like unlike you fucking poor ass Americans, Saudi niggas go pay for that shit, nigga, with no questions asked, nigga. All our seats gonna be sold, nigga. The Jaguar seats, you know what I'm saying, for our pets is gonna be sold, nigga. You feel me?
Couch ringside.
But we're gonna have everybody there. Listen, Bret Hart is fighting Goldberg, nigga. We're in the beef today, but Bret Hart gets a machine gun. Like we're gonna do whatever it takes. But that money is going to re-up itself. America is in $3.7 trillion in debt. And we still charging niggas for cable. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is going to take care of itself in a year, like 3 deals. Because I guarantee they probably got 2 from ESPN. You feel me? And like TKO as a brand, like I know these niggas were trying to talk about UFC selling more. UFC could never run a 2-night event with 50,000 people each night. So cut it out. All right.
Yeah, I saw them. I saw them when they said like, oh, UFC like is more profitable than WWE and like the ticket prices and stuff like that.
There will never be a day that that UFC will ever have been whatever, like, because they were at ESPN first, and then niggas was like, yo, you think you can get WWE over here? Like, what do you think that shit's gonna do?
Hey,
like, yo, man,
if the CEO or the president or whatever of WWE and TKO is saying that they're not on the level of UFC's ticket prices and not doing enough at this point to meet or exceed that, I'm gonna go ahead and believe them, because they have been raising these ticket prices, and if that's any indication that they're going to continue to rise, I don't see like why they would bullshit about that.
But even McDonald's had to make the little make their meals cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying, they're just testing out the market. You feel me? Like this the whole thing is just to pacify you. See, yo, AJ Lee is back, y'all. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, we'll go to Saudi Arabia 2 years in a row. 43 and 44 and maybe 45 might be in Saudi Arabia, nigga.
Yeah,
it might be all there. Like we gotta break even eventually, and I think they're gonna break even. But them saying niggas is greedy. You feel me? So
keep in mind, if they there for WrestleMania, they're gonna be there for SmackDown and Raw, because you typically stay the weekend.
Yeah, so we're bringing everything down there because NXT
is the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame ceremony too.
Mm-hmm.
Hall of Fame, SmackDown, NXT, stand and
Oh
deliver.
Lord.
Look, when they put in Mansoor into the Hall of Fame, y'all niggas gonna be sick. And I'ma laugh at you niggas.
Mansoor.
So what does this do, Gresh? What does this do if this indeed is the case, and this is like what Triple H is like leaning towards or hinting at, you know what I'm saying, that this rumor might be official? What does this do to like the independent promotions that, you feel me, like travel to the WrestleMania host cities and do all of those events surrounding that? And like, I feel like those companies rely heavily on WrestleMania.
Be cooked, my boy.
And like, how does that affect things? Like, what do they do?
They're gonna have to figure something out. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to figure something out, or they're gonna have to not. They can't piggyback off of WWE that weekend, because unless y'all gonna try to travel all the way to Saudi, even though their customs are vastly different than American customs. Good luck. So,
bro,
that's the reason why I feel like that's the reason why a lot of people are upset. It's because they like, oh my God, what about these promotions that are piggybacking off of the success of WWE that weekend? What are we gonna do? I'm like, oh, get a job. I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely the vibe they gonna give them. Like, yeah, nigga, you hit it on the head, like nail on the head. Like, yeah, they like figure it out, bro. Like you figure something out. Like I'm sitting here, like when it came to like all of like the build, like during the pandemic, when they were like, when they had to cancel all those shows and people were saying that they couldn't, get money and stuff like that. That should have been like, I'm not trying to be cynical. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to say like people shouldn't make money. I'm not trying to say you should profit off of it, because you should most definitely, when it's like an option like that for you to set up your tent over here and you try to get some of that off, like what they got, like the excess that's feeding off it, go ahead, do that. Like you should 100% do that. But I feel like that's not a sustainable like system. Like I don't feel like that's something that you can go like you can set up your whole business model off of. Like, yo, I'm just gonna follow these niggas around when they do their big show. I'm gonna eat off of that. I feel like the business model should be a little bit better than just like, I'm gonna see if these niggas drop some scraps on the ground so I can, like eat something up like a pigeon at the park or something like that. Like, bro, you got to figure it out.
But,
Steve,
hey, listen.
you think the independent promotions can all like band together and like, you know what I'm saying, like go to like some type of city and like, oh, we all gonna be over here, you feel me? Since
hey, yo, man, you said we in O Block Rider, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? O Block Rider right down the street, you know, feel me? Like that's gonna be a problem. But if you're having WrestleMania out in Saudi Arabia anyway, like if I would listen, former drug dealer. Like if I was doing business, I would have my WrestleManias out here, because like we're going to be in Saudi Arabia, because like, listen, it's too high for y'all. Because TKO was looking at WrestleMania like it's the World Cup, nigga. Like, listen, look, but a yearly one. We can put it out here if y'all niggas talking about you can't afford it, but we'll still have all the other stuff out of here, and then saying in America, because we're wrestling American, yeah, woohoo. So we're gonna put it out here, but WrestleMania, that's an event. We're gonna put it out in where they're gonna pay for it, and yep. I would just have that but I wouldn't be surprised if they pop off 4 WrestleManias in a row out there, because the money is just gonna be, and they can ask for it up front. Nigga, like, listen, I need $5 billion right now, and you'll get WrestleMania. They're gonna show up because they showed up for a fucking crown jewel in the greatest Royal Rumble ever. You know what I'm saying? They showed up for that. Nigga, we put $50,000 for that. What do you think an actual WrestleMania is going to do?
Since we've started this topic, every time CJ has said something, he's added one more WrestleMania to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, we're like 10 now.
Yo, you're back.
All the way to WrestleMania 60.
Hey,
that's when they're going to bring it back.
Not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. You feel me?
LeBron did that stupid shit. Okay. But as far as like we were talking about like ticket prices and everything like that, like on the rise in WWE, because I think it was Nick Khan like said it a while ago. He was like, yeah, when TKO pays off their debt, ticket prices should come back down. I don't know how you think like the capitalist like mind works. Okay, like everybody remembers what happened during the pandemic when food prices rose, everything rose, like the cost of living rose. Like even though shit was going on, everything went up. After the pandemic was over, did you see prices fall? Did you see food prices go back down? Did you see gas prices go back down? Did you see like rent prices go back down? All like the cost of living go back down? No, because when they figure out these dumbass niggas will pay these high prices and they will continue to pay the high prices, they're not going to bring them back down. It's like, yo, they are comfortable living at that state. Why as like again, like capitalists, I'm not trying to sound like, you know, too wild or whatever. Like we can talk about this like on like after the show on my off time. If you want to talk about that. But as far as like all of that stuff, these people are not trying to do right by you. They're not trying to bring the prices down so you can go to these shows, so you can do it. Like it's just like the NFL. For years, the NFL was pricing out their fans. You have people who would go to like these events, and it came to the point where now people are like they're going to tailgate and they're sitting in the parking lot because they can't get tickets to go in. So they just like bonding with each other. And now they're telling them, hey, you can't come to the parking lot anymore. You can't chill out here because they don't want you there anymore. This whole thing is a build up, bro. They're not like, nigga, wake up, newsflash. These ticket prices are not coming down. You have been priced out. When you look at nosebleed seats and they're $200, $250, I got news for you, little nigga. This is not going to work for you no more. Get used to watching this shit at home.
He said, "Stay home, brokey."
Yo, write your local governor. Right, you listen. They are a business, dog. Everything is staying the same. Get the cost of living raised up in your place, nigga. We can only do what we're gonna do. Because you're still gonna go watch.
Tell you,
Warriors,
get your money
right?
up, nigga.
You're still gonna watch the Philadelphia Eagles, right? You're still gonna watch the Atlanta Falcons. Nah, you ain't gonna watch them niggas. Yeah. But you still gonna watch. You still gonna watch your team, right? Like, listen, everything gonna gradually go up, and it's not our fault.
Didn't somebody confront Nick Khan about the prices, and he basically was like, "Tough break."
There's always FUBU, nigga. Like, fuck out of here.
Universal Studio.
Yeah,
yeah, that's wild, bro.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, bro, this shit is over. Like, get used to like saving up like your money to go to one episode of Raw every like once a year. This is not going to be your vacation anymore because that's what WWE like they prided themselves on. Oh, like you and the family are big wrestling fans. You come down here for the weekend, bring your whole family, come to WrestleMania. No, bro. Them days is over. You're saving up for 3 years to go to one WrestleMania and you're going to sit in the nosebleeds. I'm cool.
Have fun. Then you go to a house show, you know what I'm saying? That's how you get character.
Got it.
Got it.
Hey, speaking of character, there was a character on WWE TV this week who said some very interesting things during a commercial break. AJ Styles apparently believes that somebody doesn't want me here. And I don't know, bro. He cut this whole little promo talking about they're setting things up so it's harder for me to win, so I won't have help. I ain't got backup. Gallows and Anderson is gone. Meechin is on SmackDown. I ain't got no friends on this side. Ain't nobody fucking with me. And you niggas keep having the little fake Mexican nigga headbutt me with a rock in his forehead. You feel me? I'm not like I don't know really I don't know what this is leading to. I don't know where this is going, but it feels like I don't know. I'm hoping this isn't like AJ Styles' like last hurrah storyline. You feel me? Like I guess his contract expires in like February or whatever, right?
Yeah.
How do we feel about this this promo from AJ on Monday? And like, where do you guys think this is going? CJ, kick us off.
I think it kind of looked forced when AJ did it. You feel me? Like it didn't really because it's not like AJ ain't been taken care of. It was since he went over there. Them niggas been bound to his feet ever since Royal Rumble 2016. You know what I mean? Multiple time. Like I think his last hurrah should be should have been when he won the Intercontinental belt from Dom, but like this Dom is just a little too popular. But I don't know. It looks like they're just kind of like just trying to get this over with so he can like go home and kick it. To me,
it's definitely leading to the last hurrah. Graham is muted right now, but yeah, it's definitely leading to the last hurrah for AJ. It's definitely. I feel like this they did this by design because they could easily ignored it. And yeah, that IG post definitely was like, okay, now, because I felt like at some point they was going to start his last ride, but I think he either got injured or something and they had to delay it. So
Yeah, with the Carmelo Hayes match.
yeah, so that's why I'm like, this would be the perfect time to kickstart that back, especially if his contract is going to be up in February, and if he decides to not resign, hey, get all you can get out of him and move forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the person that just like says this. Like, I don't like the work shoot stuff. I don't like the ooh, we're ignoring it. Like, so y'all pay attention to it. Like he said Gallows and Anderson. Ooh, like, bro, like y'all, like I feel like for an AJ Styles like run or last like hurrah, I feel like it doesn't need all the bells and whistles. I feel like y'all should have learned your lesson with the John Cena, like, oh, we're gonna turn him heel. Sometimes like doing like the most for like, okay, we're gonna like book him like in whatever, like going forward, you do too much and then you lose the plot. For AJ Styles, like for him to like wrap up his like wrestling career in WWE, because I'm not sure if he would go somewhere else and do a few matches and stuff like that. I'm like I don't know if he'd wrap up like his career. I want to see him like do at least like a year, or maybe like let him sign a 6-month deal with AEW. That's just me because I'm a selfish nigga. But as far as like the WWE run, like all you got to do is just like, yo, let this man like have some like cool ass matches. I feel like the stuff that you're doing on the back half of John Cena's career just been like, oh, look, like he's wrestling like these guys. I feel like you could do that with AJ Styles, but in like a different way. Like he could wrestle people that he hasn't wrestled. Like you could have him do a run in TNA. You could have him feel like, okay, I don't feel like I'm appreciated in WWE right now. I'm gonna go to TNA, and then you're putting some light and some focus on TNA as well as like setting him up in that.
AJ Styles at Bound for Glory. You like fucking him out?
Fucking, I'm going next door to my auntie house. I'm going to my godmother house. That's all TNA is now.
With him saying somebody doesn't want me here, and they're setting things up like to, make it harder for me to be successful. Who the fuck is he talking about? Because the current general manager, it would have to be somebody like that, right? In a position like that, because the current general managers, Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce, they don't have those types of characteristics to where they're like, nah, fuck this nigga AJ, bro. I'm gonna hold this nigga down. I'm gonna suppress this nigga, even though this nigga's hella dope. He could cut a promo, and he gonna ensure that I'm gonna have a dope ass match, and he don't mind putting over young talent if I ask this nigga to lose to somebody. Like I'm just trying to figure out like who the fuck is this nigga talking about?
I mean, he's just like a spoiled kid, just like want to create turmoil for himself. Everybody hates me.
Triple
H like me.
Those types of characteristics, like with his on-screen character at present moment. He's not that kind of character to be like, nah, bro, I ain't fucking with you, bro. Don't do this shit. This nigga tried to talk Cody out of doing the match when his titty popped, like Wardlow. You feel me? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, who is this nigga talking about?
I think he's just talking, honestly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you could tell they didn't really go through what he was going to say. It's just vibes.
Is he finna like continue to do this during like commercial breaks, even though like all these niggas be watching with VPNs and internationally on Netflix where there are no commercials? Like I'm trying to like, is he gonna continue to do this to where like they're gonna like finally bring out somebody that's like, nah, bro, I've been setting shit up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes and changing details and contracts and fucking with Photoshop and shit, bro, and fucking your whole game up. Like I'm trying to, I don't know where this is going.
They definitely did upload it to YouTube, so I'm guessing they are going to continue to do this and let it lead somewhere. So
Oh man, I'm just gotta make it to Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta do something. Like, me and Dom was having fun until you sent him to AAA. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get in touch with his roots and shit. Like we was having a blast. You feel me? This would have been the perfect way for me to go out, like win the Intercontinental belt, lose, and then you know what I mean, go out and say on my shield. Like Ben's a selfish asshole, so he wants to see AEW, see him in AEW. I don't know what he's gonna do besides whatever he wants. You feel me? But he's been doing that shit before he even went to like WWE. Was supposed to be his last. Like that was the last little check on the you know what I mean, on the achievement box. You feel me?
Shit.
Nigga, Osprey.
Right, nigga.
Didn't he fight him already?
I had some dope ass matches over there. You feel me? 30, 40-minute classics and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? And fuck shit up for real. Take a big bag for it. You know what I'm saying?
Go back, fix the Bullet Club, and then leave. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck around, man. Like I don't know, man. I would like to see it too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would like to see an AJ Styles AEW run as well. You feel me? But I'm not gonna be selfish because that's not my decision to make. You feel me? But I wouldn't say that I'm not interested in it. You know, so I'm not like I can't front. This nigga, I'll close it out with this. This nigga finna do like a Sami Zayn conspiracy theory. Everybody's against me story. Like
the whole board.
He thinks the earth is flat, probably.
Don't let this nigga do no conspiracy theories. He gonna be on it like, so the earth is flat, and if you fly above it and you go all the way to the North Pole and you go past it, there's a whole wall of ice, and if you go past there, that's where the aliens live. And this is a real, like, this is what niggas really think. This is what real niggas really conspiracy think about the flat earth theory and all that shit. Like, he gonna talk about that. Don't let this nigga nowhere near no conspiracy theories. But like,
he be like, Paige, we gotta fight CM Punk and AJ Page.
He believe in all that shit, bro. Like, I seen some shit where this nigga Snoop Dogg was like, shit, I done flew around this motherfucker a couple times, blood. I think this shit a rectangle. I said, bro, if you don't put the weed in 5 seconds, bro, like, what are we doing, bro? I don't know, man. But that
nigga ain't never been awake for a flight. Ever.
Do not let AJ Styles do no type conspiracy theory. The earth is flat storyline. Everything is everything. January 6th gimmick. I would hate this. Absolutely hate it. I would hate it. I don't think that Jey Uso is turning heel, right? But he is showing a couple little wrinkles of character change, attitude adjustment, pun intended. He speared this nigga LA Knight on Raw. You feel me? After Jimmy tried to come help this nigga and convince bruh, like, maybe we should help this nigga out, bruh. He helped us a little bit. We just gonna leave him, you feel me, on his own and get dog walked by the Bronze. Like, yeah, bro, fuck that nigga, bro. I don't give a fuck about that nigga, bro. That nigga Charleston White, bro. Charleston White said, you think I give a fuck about no white man dying, bro?
He said, who?
Give a fuck about no white man kid, nigga. It's white on white crime, nigga.
All right, now let's go. Let's get back to it. You feel me? We can't do too much there. But like this whole Jey Uso thing, you feel me? Getting a little bit more influenced, it seems like, by, you know what I'm saying, the words of Roman Reigns. Ben, like, where's this going? Like, is this going to lead us into more right hand man characteristics and aneurysms and shit like Young Thug say for Jey Uso?
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna lead more into like the serious side, and I feel like it's like I think like because Triple H is very much like chronically online. Like, he sees a lot of this stuff. He sees people say what people are saying about Jey Uso, about how like there's no depth to his character, and like the whole like, we gonna run the entrance back, and I'm gonna get up here and do it. Like, a lot of people like online, like, he could like Triple H can pretend like he doesn't care about like the voice of like fans on the internet, but I don't buy it. I definitely know he 100% does. And when he's feeling like a little defiant, he'll be like, "Did you like that?" and like go and like it's like the total opposite or whatever of what fans online were saying. But either way, I think they're gonna lean into more of like the elements of like him kind of like blurring the lines of being right hand man, because this is definitely like falls into like Jey Uso bloodline territory. Like, when he was like fed up with Sami Zayn, I think it's like an interesting storyline to explore, to let niggas know, like, because that's how like like I think like Big E did something similar to this like years ago, where people were like, "Oh, you're silly," like you're in the ring, like whenever you're like doing promo stuff, like you're silly. But he would get active when he gets in the ring. Like this is something that I actually like. I'm in favor of because like I like the right hand man like character. I like when he's more serious. Then on top of that, the whole shit with like LA Knight, with him taking out LA Knight, it's like, you know, people are like fans that might boo a little bit. People might say like what he's supposed to do with this. Like this thing was disrespecting him. This nigga was like, yo, he was disrespecting him. He was like talking crazy to him. They still have leftover like kind of like beef from the multi-man match that they had at Clash in Paris. It's like, yo, it's not shit ain't sweet around here. And I like that we can acknowledge that and also like keep him babyface because a lot of times it's very like at least for WWE it's like cut and dry. It's like, oh, I attacked this person, like I'm a heel from now on. I feel like Jey Uso can spin this into like Roman said, don't let nobody disrespect me. So I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me.
CJ, what do you think about it? And of course, like how this dynamic between him and his brother and like that little like push and pull situation of good versus evil or you on the wrong path type shit. Not nigga, what I'm doing is right. How do you think that affects the dynamic of their team, Jey Uso going forward, and this tag match that they have at WrestlePalooza, the Bronze?
Yeah, Dan versus the Bronze. But Ben hit that shit, yo, man. That's why you my nigga blood. Yo, the whole like, yo, man, Roman was like, listen, you need to stop. Like, nigga, I was abusing you, nigga. Like, here you are. You know what I mean? Like, everybody got a big cousin like that, even though he's small, even though you older than him. Like, yo, man, like, yo, you need to start worrying about yourself. Don't forget what you did. Like, you a main event. You main event Jay, nigga, for a reason. I didn't give you that name to shut you up. Like, you wouldn't earn that shit. Like, and the whole dynamic between that, because like Jimmy, you know what I mean? Like, he's had a big month, and then so he be considered a tweener. Like, everybody's a tweener, dog. Like, everybody does heel shit, but no matter what I did, you know what I'm saying, you're still gonna do this when I come out, nigga. So if I come out and do this, and you buy them stupid ass glasses that I don't like to wear, and me and my brother are together, but me and my brother are together, nigga. So I'm back in my natural element, like being back in your natural element. While you had a run of being a world champion for 6 months, you know what I mean? Like, it's a different feel, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know if the thing I'm interested in is the dynamic between them two, because I'm pretty sure Jimmy thought that he was the one where they were as a tag. Anytime that they were together against everybody else, like Jimmy was probably the one that he thought he was the one. But now that you see that right hand, now I ain't a right hand man, nigga. I'm both hands now. So, like, I love that little shit. Like, listen, man, LA Knight was talking that shit, dog. Like, you got in the way. So, I love it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just another little wrinkle to think about.
LA Knight did tell him, if you got a problem, come see me, and he came, saw you.
Yeah.
You think LA Knight gets involved in the finish of the tag match at WrestlePalooza?
What else you have to do, nigga?
If they don't settle the score on Monday, or like squash anything on Monday, he's definitely getting involved in the finish of this tag match.
I stomped that nigga out and lay fucking an honorary Oos shirt over his face after I did it.
Yeah, we'll see. Let me see. We got John Cena, Brock Lesnar, both scheduled for upcoming episodes of SmackDown and Raw. Cena's, I guess, on Raw now. But that's crazy though. Like the same city that you debuted in on SmackDown, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that was just like a happy accident and a coincidence that, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, we got Chicago on calendar, and we don't have Chicago on the calendar another time this year. Let's go ahead and close this chapter of John Cena and be like, this is his final night on SmackDown, and like that increased, you know what I'm saying, intrigue even more. You know what I'm saying? But now these niggas not even finna be on the same show no more to build the match that they finna have the weekend. and like
That is funny.
Brock Lesnar not really promo nigga for real, but it'd be interesting to see like what he says as far as why you feel me feeling like I just want to beat this nigga up right now. So we'll see how that goes. That's on SmackDown.
That's gonna be hilariously boring.
Yeah,
I might care, dog.
It is. It's gonna be hilariously boring. But speaking of shit that's hilarious, though, the Young Bucks did win that match with Death Riders, that like 10-man, $500,000 whatever purse or whatever, and the Death Riders gave up their money to the Young Bucks. So now the Young Bucks is both like $250,000 richer each. They not broke no more, right? They not broke no more. They finna get their music back. You feel me? They finna have like all the graphics, the merch department finna start fucking with them again. You know what I'm saying? All type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it would be a great spin to put on it and be like, nah, bro, you niggas under like a Pebbles Reed TLC contract. You actually got to give us all that money, bro. Like all that's coming back.
Niggas in a Tony Hawk 900 deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, yo, whatever you do is good. We'll give you $22 million right now. You want 500,000? That's all you need. That's what a real hustler does. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I need to see 500,000. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can start it up. You know what I'm saying? Start from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Being the elite going again. That'll be another stream of, you know what I'm saying? Let's go talk to Brandon Cutler. He hates us. You know what I'm saying? But he'll be back. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck else you got to do?
I'm like,
I definitely see them blowing it.
I thought Brandon Cutler didn't even work here no more.
I did too.
Yeah, as long as we here, he here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to slow down. All right.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. I definitely see them blowing it in like a comedic skit next week.
Well,
like, yeah.
Nick said he was going to Vegas or he was going to the casino or something and finna bet it all to try to, you feel me? He said, hey, bro, double or nothing, man.
Promo code,
Y'all
you know
about
what I'm
to
saying?
lose
Promo code JBP.
Niggas, that's hella funny. Prize picks. Niggas might be broke again by next week. I swear to God.
Yeah, they're gonna be broke. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. And already got at me, bro. We work for DraftKings. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. You know, man, promo code, dude, Chisel Adonis. I don't know what I'm saying. Promo code Big Chisel, nigga. You know what I'm saying? DraftKings pay us.
Nigga, I swear to God, bro. That was wild. Oh man, I just thought that was dope. I forgot to say that earlier, but yeah, the Young Bucks, you know what I'm saying, they got their chicken up. You feel me? They got their money on up. You feel me? They got their money on up. They got their cheese.
Nah, nigga. Welcome to Clipse U, nigga.
Welcome to Clipse U. You feel me?
No scholarships, nigga. I need a 16 if you can come to this school.
That was crazy. I swear to God, man. All right, what else we got, man? Am I missing anything? Is anything coming down the pipeline since we've been up and running? I'm looking at the score right now. I'm feeling great about it. It's 14-0. You know what I'm saying? End of the second. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually,
man. I mean, outside of Tiffany Stratton and Tessa Blanchard sharing the same chin, nope.
Yo, this was brought to my attention. It all makes sense.
Damn.
It all makes sense, man.
Why would you? All right. You know what?
It was in the notes, nigga.
You've been out of pocket today, bro.
It was on the notes, nigga. Listen, it was on the notes,
man. Shit that nigga got off earlier, and now he want to say this shit. I didn't know niggas was really finna bring that shit up for real, bro.
Man, listen, he just gave his opinions. You know what I'm saying? That's what the chin said. The chin said he just gave his opinions.
It's the chin by the chin.
He's an opinionaire. Tell me, who am I to hate on a fellow opinionaire? You know what I'm talking about? Like,
the chin sisters, like the growth sisters.
That's
the
wild,
chin
bro.
sisters. Yeah.
Not by the hair, my chin.
Hopefully they get a scholarship to Clipse U.
Chin's University. I'm saying Chin's department. I'm saying they might have to be the deans of the Chin department.
I mean, You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to study shit. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole beauty shit. You know, they could do like the whole esthetician role. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit, or they could get into like, you know what I'm saying? Like facial reconstruction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yo, every African American studies teacher is a white person. Leave it at that.
All right, cool, man. You got it, bro. You got it. I got nothing else. You know what though? Going to what Ben said earlier, like when we was talking about the whole, lizard music thing that The Rock is doing, like that was like, I guess we did get the confirmation of like why he has lost so much weight is because of that role. It's not because he's like, you know what I'm saying, like nigga ain't dying or that he ain't sick. You know like but niggas always think the worst. But like the nigga cool, bro. He good, you know what I'm saying? But this role, I looked up the book that this is based off of, and the Chicken Man is basically somebody that knows about the lizards and their appreciation for music. So he speaks in a lot of like weird like hyperboles and like niggas that talk in circles, OGs and shit that feel like they gonna give you the game, but they not really saying nothing for real. You know what I'm talking about? But I guess he understands the lizards that have come to this little kid in a dream, and like all this shit about like how lizards and music are connected, and it's gonna be some weird fucking shit. It's gonna be some weird fucking shit. He looks like, when I saw the picture, he looks like some type of like almost like a hobo, like a homeless type man. Like like the clothing that he wears is like real dressed down, and apparently he keeps a chicken inside of his hat. Her name is Claudia.
Yeah. I'm glad he's taking chances. It'll definitely be interesting. But like the way people blew up about like, oh, he lost all his weight, I'm like, this is a 53-year-old man. Like if he would have decided like Batista, like I'm gonna drop weight. I don't feel like doing this shit no more. I don't feel like being in the gym like that. I don't feel like doing all that to preserve your body and your heart and your other like internal organs because you are a 50-year-old man. I don't think anybody should have looked at it any type of way, like, oh, yeah, there's concern. Maybe he's sick. Like, nigga, shut up. Shut up.
Niggas, all right,
Niggas
bro.
don't care.
All right, man. Let's get the fuck up out of here. You all have been great. We appreciate you taking your time out to hang out with us, whether you're here with us live on YouTube, X, or Twitch, or whether you're listening to the audio feed. Thank you for your ear and lending us your time. Next week, we are doing All Out and WrestlePalooza preview and prediction show. Come and join us. Same place, same time, same channel. Hey, man, patreon.com/public enemies. And his name is John Cena. New episode coming up this upcoming Monday. So tune in for that. And hey, man, we right back at it. You know what I'm saying? Regular program Monday, new episode of And His Name is John Cena. Tuesday, Gresh Unleashed. You feel me? On our sister channel, our brother channel. Hold on. Let me hit the button. Where's the button at? I found the button. The button's right here.
Ready?
So make sure you check out Gresh Unleashed next Tuesday. And then we be back here, you know what I'm saying, on time and on demand. Yes, indeed. Y'all talk about, hey, Public Enemies HQ on all social media platforms. You know what I'm talking about? Hit the like button, tap the bell for notifications so you never miss a beat. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that. I'm everywhere like, yeah, nigga, meet me in the streets. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, oh my God, Graham, that's me. I'm like that. It is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, CJ, tell them what you want to tell them.
Yo, man, follow me at _that's_me_ You should know where the E or the E is at. So get it together.
You heard what he said, nigga. You heard what that nigga said, nigga. Do that shit, nigga. Do that shit, nigga. Do it. Gresh, holla at him, blood.
Hey, man. I'm not always unhinged on these episodes. This is what happens when I'm sleep deprived. But yo, you can follow me at @Gresh, AO is Gresh everywhere else. Gresh Unleashed Pod every Tuesday. www.gressunleashed.com is the central hub, so you guys can tap into everything that we talk about over there that isn't covered over here because it is a family affair regardless. Let's get it.
No, 100%. Nah, you need to be more sleep deprived. I like this shit. Like an ancient. Like this is why, like for years, like CJ would be saying wild stuff, and I would just hype him up. And Graham was like, "Hey, bro, you can't keep doing that." I was like, "Nah, I like to see where this is going." But for me, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at _cinema's_. And like also like next weekend, we're doing after shows, we're doing post shows for WrestlePalooza and for All Out. So like check that out too.
Yeah.
Big action, man. Y'all talking about you dig, you feel me. Hey, till next time, till next week. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'm finna go watch this game. Salute to y'all. Be easy. Deuces.
Watch what you say. You might get clapped.